I
Would
would
you
love
like
to
to?
Wait, what the
give the
fuck is this
recap.
rocket in Discord? What?
Oh, there's a you can start like games.
The launcher. Get it?
Okay.
Hi, Kinsey. Oh, she's gonna type a message.
Recap.
Apostrophe. Aw, smiling! So happy.
She's so happy. This is what she looks like.
For any Keel, and it's time to have fun.
The recap over. All right. No.
We go.
I need the recap actually.
We go to Tumbles and Trinkets, and we find some trinkets. Wes counts to 700 with the help of a book and finds a star in a bag. Kinsey finds some old pants with lint. Seal buys a monster card game, and Xerxes buys a book of primordial poetry. We try to make a stealthy escape from the store, with Wes turning into a cat and Kinsey disguising himself. But unfortunately, the reporters recognize Xerxes, and so Wes has to trip them, which is very sad for her, because Seal literally did just walk out as himself, and she put the cloak over herself. So truly, they were just like, who cares about this boy? But, West trips the reporters, and we make our bold getaway to the fire-themed shop by the name of Embers and Ashes, and we go through a long list of items. West gets this cool like leafy cloak thing, and Kinsey gets some insect-like wings that he can glide with, his wingwear, his elytra. After that, we visit Fang's house, but he's not there. Instead, a dog starts barking at us, but we don't get to see it. Soon, hopefully we will. Next stop is the Temple of Lorene, where we do find Fang, and he informs us that Senris is currently working a shift at 7-Eleven and has picked up 14 different part-time jobs to fill the time. Upon arriving at the 7-Eleven, we meet the little German boy himself. It's Senris. There's truly not enough words in the dictionary to conceptualize the feelings felt in this moment. It was pretty good. He instantly abandons his position at 7-Eleven, which is fine because it was a job he gave himself. We draw so much attention while we're walking down the street. Senris is playing hot cross buns on the recorder. He's hopping about. He's having a good time. He reveals that Sky has told everyone that Salzier is Kinsey's lover, and that Fang said he knew all along. Kinsey's a bit peeved. We go to Potions and Pancakes. It's like IHOP, but you also get potions. Everyone orders their food. Senris orders an entire shaker of powdered sugar. And okay, later on, we go to the Manor Wardrobe. Looks very fancy. Store owner is kind of intimidating. And neither Salzier nor Kinsey are allowed inside because they're influencers, but it's fine because Kinsey is disguised. West buys a button down and a different colored shawl and some shorts, I think. And Xerxes picks out a new shirt and vest, which I have yet to design. Kinsey has a crisis over what to look at and decides he will return to the store with Salzier later. Xerxes and West end up going to a blacksmith shop to get some metal and browse armor. Senris, Seal, and Kinsey go back to his house and play with the cards for a bit. Kinsey gives his gifts to Senris, who is beyond enthused, the fidget cube and the wand of conducting. And Kremlis is not ready for what Senris is about to inflict upon the city with his wand of conducting, and immediately fiddles the house with a chorus of flute song. Xerxes, at the same time, Xerxes and West return to the inn. At this point, Xerxes uses the mirror on her glasses, and it torments her with visions of a family dinner, Baxter, and of Lytro seeing the Reaper, which sucks. West shows up at Xerxes' room a little bit later and asks for help with his outfit, so she tidies it all up for him. He puts his hair in a ponytail, and Xerxes is unable to get rid of the twigs from it. Meanwhile, Droma shows up at Kinsey's window with a letter from the Animora apologizing for whatever happened. We don't know exactly what the letter says, something about being able to go to the tower if he needs to, and also that it opened with Dear Mix Hazelvale. Kinsey goes down to help Farley prepare one of some of the dinner, and everyone eventually shows up, including Fang, who was absent earlier because he had to ask permission, I guess, or no, he had to finish up doing god things at the temple. And then they all wait for Elise, and it takes a bit, but pretty soon she joins us too, and she found Salzier outside and dragged him in. Everyone has a nice family dinner. She supports all of Kinsey's crimes. She calls Dr. Frex her grandson. And we talk about the party, like the Emperor's party, and Elise and Xerxes laugh about the Emperor getting hurt. Elise was invited by her friend Gray Silverspine, and in return, as a nice favor to her friend Gray Silverspine, she invited the man, Gray Silverspine, over to Kinsey's birthday party in a few days, and it's too soon to uninvite him. Fang shows up again after asking his mom permission to sleep over the rest of Kinsey's friends, and upstairs, Senris asks Kinsey how to join a cult. Now that it's just the adults at the table talking, they talk more about the party. They found out that the other Silver Spines were also there, which is funny because they've all got beef. We find out that children running away is kind of like a thing that runs in the family in general. Elise doesn't recognize the name of either of Xerxes' parents. Wine is poured for everyone. Apparently, Sky has been gifting it to them for months. Elise is a Tivy fan, so she and Xerxes get to talk about Tivrara. Xerxes asks about Olivia, and we find out that she's going to perform at the next winter ball. This happens at the end of the session, but chronologically it's closer to this point. But after finishing dinner and going back to the inn, Xerxes sends a message to Baxter talking about Gray being at the Emperor's party and being invited to Kinsey's birthday. Back to the sleepover, guys. Kinsey and Salzier have an awkward conversation about the apparent lies Sky has been spreading about the status of their relationship. He talks about sneaking into Mana Wardrobe. Once it gets late, Kinsey has a one-on-one talk with Fang in the garden about what happened with Valen. Fang looks really sad about it, and Kinsey nat wants a persuasion check, which probably didn't help. In that moment, Kinsey sends a message to Valen. Again, no response, though the message does go through. Eventually, Salzier and Kinsey are alone in his room because everyone else is sleeping in the library, and he shows Salzier the wingwear, at which point Kinsey dons it, picks up Salzier bridal style, and leaps from the window, gliding gracefully down the street, whipping past all the street lights. It's so romantic. They're going 30 miles an hour. Not 30 miles, 30 feet 30 miles an hour. Can't make this shit up. They go back to his house, and he invites Salzier to go clothes shopping the next night. So that's a shopping date. And then later that night in bed, Kinsey is woken by a sending message from Enwi saying that she saw Valen getting off a ship at a black beach and going into a scary forest. And Kinsey immediately sends a message to Valen asking him what the fuck he's doing, getting off a boat, going into a scary forest, and no response again. And Kinsey can't fall back asleep, so he works on sticky hands for the rest of the night, and session ends there.
Woo!
Ooh.
Oh, I
We-
forgot
Yay!
I ended it
Yay!
kind of scary, huh?
Hey guys, you know what's crazy?
Yeah?
I actually re-listened to the last 10 minutes of the
Whoa.
last session because I could not remember a single thing that happened.
Did it feel
Oh,
good?
Casey cat.
I don't remember it again already.
Okay.
It was the last thing mentioned.
Hello.
Well, yeah, I
Holy
know
shit,
now,
it's
but I
the day
couldn't
before
remember.
Kinsey's birthday.
No
The
way.
day before his birthday. But first, hey guys.
Hi.
Jeez. Let me put on some wonderful, wonderful music. This part's a little weird, so I'm still figuring them out. But let's see if I can do this right. Once again. Hold. Okay, that failed. Sure, of course it failed. Why not? Oh no, what's happening? Hold. Wait, hold. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Xerxes. In the middle of the night, you hear a knock on your door.
What is it?
You hear another knock.
West, can you... What do you need? She gets out of bed and goes over to the door and opens it.
Yeah, you open the door and you look forward, and you shake your head. This can't be right. You look forward, and directly in front of you is a grassy plain, surrounded by trees, like a forest clearing, with a river, a large pool of water, maybe, on the other side. And sitting right before the pool of water on the grass, you see a familiar cloak. The purple edges, black cloak. You should close the door. It's kind of proper etiquette.
You should answer me when I call to you and you knock on the door. That's proper etiquette. She walks in and shuts the door behind her.
As you shut it, you watch the door disperse entirely. Proper etiquette. Just thought it was fun. Is there a problem with that? Come, sit. He'll pat his hand next to himself.
He walks over, she sits down. He's not very fast about it.
He sits quietly. Waits for you to sit down. The cloak is up to a way where the front of his face is almost entirely blocked. You can see the nose piercing out and maybe a bit of the lips, but the eye is entirely covered. So I've been thinking about your request. Quite a lot, actually. And so, what I need you to understand is that it puts me in quite a serious predicament with a friend of mine. Which is fine. I've had friendships before. But it does mean that your task is a little bit on the bigger side. Yes? I mean, you still wish to know about your memory, yes?
What exactly did I ask you?
You wanted to know the specifics of what happened to your memory. And you wanted to know if I knew anything about it, which I said yes. And you asked if you could answer. And then I said, well, maybe. I had to think about it. What happened to your memory, particularly, I guess? Is that what you're looking for? You can always ask another question as well.
I mean, I think I would much prefer to know how to get it back.
Well, that comes with the answer. One
Isn't
of those
that
fun
wonderful
ones.
then?
So, Xerxes, have you heard of the town Hollow Wall in Zali? You know, the one said to be haunted, totally abandoned, lost to time?
Maybe.
Well, that's your next direction, I guess. At some point, this is an open request. I don't have anyone else doing this at the moment. I need you to go there. Head to the Airs in Hale estate. Head into the crypts. And you watch him pull out a little pocket watch and click this. Clicks the pocket watch. And that's all. Very simple.
I feel as though it's not nearly that simple.
It's not. It's actually a lot. They call it a ghost town for a reason. There are actual ghosts there. Kind of strange. They haven't really done anything to look into it either. All the troops of guards they suddenly get taken away and I don't know, killed, I guess. It's weird. But if you do all that, I will give you the longest explanation you could want about what happened and what you could do to fix it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
He gives you the pocket watch.
She tucks it away, goes in the pocket.
From
Is that
now
all?
on, well, yes, but from now it seems we're going to be a little closely acquainted if you do this. So,
What
sorry.
does that mean? What does that mean?
This is like making a big choice, yet you don't even know what the other options are, so scary. You and I are breaking off of a larger figure. And through that, we're kind of buds, yes? Friends?
If that's how you see it.
If I lose a friend, I'd like to gain one, so this is best for me. Well, you don't seem very interested from here on out.
Sorry, I'm not jumping for joy.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I can tell you've been through a lot.
I feel like you know.
Let me have my fun.
Shouldn't you know that I'm not fun? Isn't that the thing you should know about your friends? You know everybody
can
already.
You can be fun. I think we both know that. Not as much recently, though, yes? A little tied down?
No, I'm flying free like a bird.
See, you have good energy to you. He'll kind of like nudge you to the side, and you'll see him snap his fingers. And behind you, you see a door apparate, very similar to the one at the tavern. You probably don't want to say too much about us being acquainted.
To anyone?
Um, yeah, if you have to, it's fine. I guess we're too far now, yes. But try not to talk about it if you don't have to. If that makes any sense. I don't have any other restrictions, though.
What specifically, quote unquote, acquainted, or that I'm doing this in the first place?
Oh, what'd you say? 1 second.
That we're acquainted, or that I'm doing this for you in the first place?
That you're doing this particular task for me. It's fucked anyway, yes? You're friends, you're gonna tell them what you're doing. It's fine.
No, just
Say
let
whatever you
them
want.
know I'm going on vacation to Hollowall.
You know, it's actually quite nice this time of year.
Yeah, it's the happiest place on earth, I hear.
Oddly cold for being a coastal town.
I wouldn't know.
But I wish you the best.
Only because the best for me is the best for you.
Yes, yes, it is true, yes. See, we're acquainted with buddies. It's all good. It's all fine. Bye.
Bye. Could have put the door closer. He gets up.
Oh, did you want it closer? And as you're like walking by it, he snaps his fingers, and it's like right behind you now.
She slams it behind.
She's one of a kind. It's like from the last thing you hear, like through the door. As you close the door, you're in your in room. You have the pocket watch.
How
you like to do?
late is it?
Probably like 3 a.m.
Awesome. Ruining my sleep schedule.
Can I examine the pocket watch? Just like look at it.
Sure. Yeah, as you look at it, it's a silver pocket watch. It doesn't really seem to have any magical engravings, but as you look like it, it's totally out of time. The seconds move at half seconds. It's moving very, very quickly all around. The minutes actually seem to be moving at the right amount of time, and the hour is moving about half the speed.
Mhm.
Everything just seems out of touch. But it's a pocket watch. It's very, very well made. This silver that it's hard to explain, but as you look at it, it shines in a very unnatural way, very, very magical in nature.
Mhm.
No markings that could be of the Dread Heart or anything resembling the Dread Heart, for probably very obvious reasons. But yeah, very, very nice pocket watch. You can imagine this would be like sort of like a pawn shop for like 10,000 gold.
I can't even tell the time for this.
Oh, I guess she puts it into her bag and then save her in a pocket or something. And does she remember anything about Hollowall specifically?
From
Or
a
would
history
know
check.
anything? History? Yeah.
Let me get Gray and Edward Donrar von Rapscallion off the map.
You don't want them here?
No, I don't think they want to be here. All right. Yeah. You know a little about Hollowall. It's not a very talked about town. It seems like it's been like this for a very long time. Probably over 100 years. Just stated as being haunted. A lot of people started to see ghosts, and it was like, oh, it's whatever. It's like a haunted town. It's like a tourist attraction. And then someone died. It was like, oh, that's not good. And people started to like leave, and other people were like, ah, it's they died for something else. It couldn't have been ghosts or undead or whatever. And then more casualties started to appear just around the town. And the leading family's estate, they were like, no, no, don't leave, there's no actual ghost here. And eventually they stopped talking at all. And it was kind of found out later that their bodies were found dead in their rooms, each of them. It's an interesting town. No one really tries to visit it, no one tries to really fix it. Every time they send like large amount of guards, they never come back. the ghost problem hasn't been dealt with by anyone else either. It seems very isolated, so people haven't really been focusing on it. It's like a secondhand priority. No one really knows why it happens.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
That's about
Dreadheart.
It's a good sign, though, right? You're going there.
No, it's not a good sign. That the thing for her memories go to Spooky Ghost Town and just click a button inside this place in Spooky Ghost Town and nothing else. No other details.
That's a big task. So we've been told.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure that's all there is to it, right?
Yeah, you just have to go into the crypts of the heirs and Hale estate, and then everything is fine.
Oh yeah, we gotta go like deep inside. It's
You know,
like
last
the
time we went
dungeon
to a
of these
place that was
people's
kind of like
fucking
a crypt.
haunted manor.
We went to the abyss.
We gotta
So
find a hole.
Whoa! Don't say that.
I mean, the last time we went down in a basement somewhere, we didn't come back. So you ever think about it? Like, if they're not coming back, maybe there's a problem down there.
Guys, the whole Baxter felon is down there and his ghost is at the bottom of it.
The real Baxter is down there.
The real
No!
Baxter's
No.
ghost. But, yeah, she like writes down the interaction, you know, whatever just happened in her journal before laying back down in bed. It's 3 a.m. Doesn't he know when is her beauty rest? No. But yeah, goes back to bed.
Okay.
She's allowed to do that, right? She can go back to bed.
Nope. No. Yeah, you can go back to bed. All right. So, it is morning in a moment. 1 second. I have to put on the music. It's just this bot's kind of rough and tumble.
Dreadheart tunes.
The
love
Dreadheart's
this
just like at the breakfast table. And we're like, what are you doing here? And Elise is like, oh, like I know, like you know this guy?
That's my dad.
I hate to say it, this bot sucks.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Why'd we invite Augie to the surfer, guys?
Hey, little baby pizza boy. Your blood hunter.
Your blood hunter is level 1.
Let under.
I have to do like 13 commands just to skip and play and
That's
Yes, you do.
awesome. No, I'm really glad.
It's so difficult for you.
it's over. We're done though. Okay. And morning comes. Yeah, Kinsey, you are very quickly awoken by your. Oh, you're not even sleeping. I lied. Salzir is awoken as you are writing in your, like working on sticky hands, by Dr. Flex, who is screaming at the top of his lungs inside
Can
your room.
Kinsey, it is like at a consistent time every day, right?
Yeah.
Can Kinsey like take him down and feed him before then, so that he doesn't have to wake up Celsius?
He likes to do it when the sun's out, though. He sees the sun and he's like, "Oh my god, it's time to wake up!"
He can do it downstairs.
You can feed him beforehand.
Mhm.
I'll let you know that it might not help.
He might scream anyway.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well maybe he'll at least be downstairs. Well yeah, Kinsey's gonna feed him.
Feed him downstairs. Still, while you're downstairs and the sun's like starting to come up, you see Dr. Weiss like look over.
Mm-hmm.
We're at animal handling.
Okay.
Actually, feels like something that Kinsey might try to discourage a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, let's not scream at 6 a.m. every day, you know?
Get this bird to be just like a little boy, a chill little guy.
There it is. Oh my god!
Whoa!
Oh,
Kinsey! Yay!
You see Dr.
epic.
Fox like look over towards the sun and look back, and you have like this stern look on your face, and he stops. He kind of like stands up straight, and will chirp very very lightly, just at you,
Thank you
Kinsey.
for your restraints.
And he has a very happy meal. When does everyone wake up? Is it a dawn wake up session?
I think
I feel like
Xerxes-
it's not for Kinsey.
Xerxes wakes up a little bit later, but she was interrupted. She doesn't have anywhere to go.
Interrupted so
today.
cruelly.
So cruelly. Dreadheart hates
Wes
women.
wakes up at his usual time.
It seems like wakes up at like 9-10 a.m. type of guy normally.
I think after feeding Quarks, Kinsey like falls asleep at his desk as he like tries to go back to work. When does Salzir wake up? It's the real question.
When does Salzir wake up? Salzir's feeling 10 a.m. today. I think.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Anywhere from like 9 to 2 p.m.
Yeah. But yeah. Most of the group wakes up at 9 to 10
Mhm.
a.m. I imagine Fang will wake up a little earlier. And Senris will be sleeping in. He has to get his little lad rest.
Yeah.
I don't know who to focus on first. I don't know which group to look at. Wes, what are you up to?
Nothing. You're really putting me on the spot here. I don't remember anything I was going to do if I was going to do something. This is really embarrassing.
Okay. Do you want me to come back to you?
Yeah, I have to double check my notes.
Okay. Xerxes, you wake up. What are you up to?
Xerxes has a list of things to do today. I want to visit the library at some point, so I imagine she'll ask Kinsey about that later when they meet up. Guys, do you think there's a library in Kremlis?
No.
There's a library in Kinsey's house. I have some like artificer bullshit she can start working on as well. Her armor and things. So I guess she'll start working on that and get her tools out, grumbling to Ursats about it, complaining.
All right. Do you want to do all that right now? We can do.
Sure.
Is this just if you want to roll for?
Yeah.
All right. What are you gonna work on first? What are you thinking of?
Here, I'll DM you what I'm working on first.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we won't talk about this very much, but if you could roll me a Tinker's Tools check, that'd be really cool.
I almost clicked on the D8. So 15 plus proficiency, right? Plus intelligence. I always forget how to do this.
You're good.
So what is that?
Yeah.
23?
23. I'll say that you can do this with general ease. In fact, you could probably finish it in one go.
Whoa.
Very good roll, much higher than the DC that I had set in my head. Awesome. Yeah, you can make it very easily.
Do you think she has enough time to work on the other thing then?
Sure.
Okay. For reference, I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
Xerxes says 50 projects ongoing at the same time. Not as good, but 11 plus 5 plus 3, so what? 19?
Yeah. Maybe a little more struggle, but you could still do this very easily.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh.
You can make 2 things very quickly. You're so good.
Mhm.
And we'll describe those soon. Awesome. Xerxes Artificer.
Xerxes guys, do you think she's good at the thing she does? The one thing?
No way.
What? Well,
Before we head off, Xerxes, you're gonna head to the library next from here, or what?
well, has she like passed the library at all while walking around the town and stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You probably would have. It's
Okay.
kind of hard to miss. It's like you've also like been through most of the town. It's this like massive 4-floor building, uh, very clearly advertised as the Kremlis archive.
Mhm.
It's probably the biggest library you've ever seen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll go there then, and then maybe later in the day she can ask Kinsey if there's like other libraries that she should also check out.
Okay. Well, while you're heading off, let me move over to Seal. You'll probably wake up around 9. As that's around Senris starts to get up and immediately big energy, shouty mood, talking to
Oh
Fang.
god.
Just about everything. No particular subject even. Kind of like wakes up and he's like, "Oh my god, I had this crazy dream. So I was like underground and I was in the deep caves of Avalon." uh, and describes his crazy dream of being in a cave system and being a little mole person.
Sela's like listening, but also like just woke up.
And then I dove into the lava hole. And you know they weave her flies, no? And that's where I saw it. Oh, hi, Ciel. Kind of does a big wave, and see Fang look over as well and do a littler wave.
Hi.
I mean, since we're all up, I guess we should wake up the lovebirds. Nudges at Fang, who is so disturbed. Yeah, Cedrus will sort of march outside the room. And Fang will look over you. I'm sorry for his actions. I know they're not dating.
It's fine.
You can probably sleep in if you want. I need to make sure he doesn't do anything.
So it's gonna roll back over.
Okay. Alright.
Chill for
And
a bit.
and Fang will chase Senris up the stairs. Again, you managed to get back to bed.
On the desk.
on the desk. As you're like head on the desk and you hear a loud like banging on the door, and you hear it is time for sun.
I'm awake. I'm not. I didn't. I'm not asleep. Really big deal.
Look, I brought my horn.
Lovely.
And you see Salzir trying to curl up in the ball of blankets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So sad now.
Can we come in?
He gets up and he opens the door.
You open the door and you see Cedrus. He has like this. It's a large horn. It's like a one of those like battle cry horns. As he walks in.
How do you even keep that?
Oh, I've always had my horn, Kinsey.
Where? You don't really have like a big bag on you.
Well, that's the best part. Look. He picks up the horn in one hand, and he flicks his wrist. And you see the horn disappear, disperse into water, into his wrist. I learned that while you were gone.
Well, I'm glad you have it all the time.
Oh, I started playing the mandolin. Like scissors then again. He just starts pulling out instruments.
Kinsey is watching with like a very I just woke up kind of.
It's very fun. He is just progressively pulling out more instruments and then putting them back. He's has a variety on him. You know Cedrus to have a lot of instruments.
Oh yeah. How's Celsior doing? With all of the instruments.
Totally like curled up in like into a ball, all the blankets surrounding him. He's like just like a ball of blankets on the side. It's hard to tell it's even Celsior.
But I can tell. I would also.
You can tell. Yeah. Kinsey looks at that ball of blankets and goes, "That's Sally."
Sally.
And you see also Fang just like kind of like standing awkwardly behind Cedrus. Also definitely a little disturbed by the noise. He's there. He was very excited to say hi.
Can see that. Well, I suppose I could make us all breakfast.
You mean it?
Anyway, is still here? He's,
Yeah, he fell back asleep.
Right.
He points at like Cedrus. He woke him up.
Nah, yeah.
I'll help you with breakfast though.
Thank you. Really appreciate that. He kind of like glances back at Celsior and is like, I'll get him up later when there is actually. We go down and make breakfast.
Alright.
I'll make a lot, I guess. Gotta make enough for everyone.
Alright. Good old 8-person breakfast.
Yep.
Awesome.
The good old 14 eggs.
Fang will help you out and just kind of make whatever you're helping make.
Yeah. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh, Kinsey also like hands over Fang his presents. Forgot to do that. is a cookbook from Corleone Faye, and the ring. Not the ring. The fucking earring.
Yeah. You hand him the cookbook first as he like picks it up. He's like flipping through all the pages. It's a it's a very cool cookbook. um, wow. You know, a lot of Corleone Faye things don't really get pushed over here. And he's just like flipping through. He's very very amazed, very very clearly like happy.
Kinsey has a caveat before he like hands him the earring. He knows this little story.
And
And
he'll-
I have this as well. It's not really as much of a presence, I guess, but I found it in a trinket shop in Tokane, and I figured better to give it to you than let it rot there.
and
Hands him the earring.
yeah, he'll take it. Wow. Yeah, I'll give this to the head of the church. And he's like kind of investigating it, like looking it over.
Mm.
I mean, I imagine whoever had this probably passed away.
Probably. It kind of seemed the vibe of the entire trinket shop, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the head will be able to maybe even find out who this belonged to. Thank you. This is actually really good. And he'll pocket. Thank you, Kinsey. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Breakfast.
They're making breakfast together. I'm wondering. Because Kinsey got, that message last night, and I don't think he knows how to say anything about it. But I wonder if he's like acting weird in a way that Fang would pick up on.
Yeah, that's a good. All right. Roll me just for fun. We'll do this for fun. Roll me a deception check, perhaps.
Okay, that's not the worst one Kinsey's ever done.
1 second.
In fact, quite a good one.
Yeah. Probably say.
Top. What? It's 25? 20?
Yeah. Kinsey.
Yeah.
You're like walking around. You're acting a little weird. I think you're hiding it pretty good though. You're pretty confident.
The cleric wise.
It's not. It's not really showing off. But you like feel like right through like the back of your head. You feel like eyes like a very familiar feeling of like Fang like staring at you and like tilting his head. And you like you're like putting down the eggs and like you turn around and Fang's like tilted head like just staring at you like, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just keeps looking at you.
It's avoiding eye contact.
Are you sure?
I got a weird message last night from my friends in Tokane. They said they strayed on Valen. And they saw him getting off a boat and walking into a scary forest.
All right. Kinsey, roll me an insight check.
Oh, so bad at insight on Fang.
Kinsey,
Uh-huh.
as you say this, you're expecting kind of like a bigger reaction, even though it's like Fang. You kind of
Mhm.
get the vibe. It almost looks like Fang was expecting this, or had knew this already. To an extent.
Uh-huh. Um, did, did he tell you anything about that?
Um, roll a persuasion check.
You said that kind of like in the Fang voice. Better than last time.
Better than last time. Just a little, uh, he I shouldn't be saying too much. He said to keep it a secret. But a little bit, yes. I don't know the exact location though, or anything like that. He started talking about this ever since he was leaving to practice with LeVay. Miss Akron?
All of that. She'll get mad.
That was
Um,
funny.
Sorry.
She comes
What?
bashing through the window.
What?
Um, I really don't know the details. Valen, uh, he really didn't want to talk about it.
Right. Sounds like him. I want to make sure he doesn't get into any trouble. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you have any idea of when he's coming back?
See, kind of like a sad, even more sad, like look kind of across his face. No, no, I have no idea.
He nods, trying to like. He's clearly just like thinking things through in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Should I keep messaging him?
I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. I doubt he'll answer though.
been getting that feeling. Well, should we call everyone to breakfast?
Yeah, it's done, isn't it? Yeah. They'll start to leave the kitchen.
Mhm. Yeah.
Alright. You call everyone for breakfast.
Yay!
Woo.
Get me out of the fucking
Yay.
kitchen.
I imagine. I'm trying to think where Cedrus would be. Cedrus is probably bothering Celsius.
He was like, I'll let him rest, and Senris is like, nope.
Nope.
Jose, do you know how to play Hot Cross Buns? It is so easy.
He tries to teach this like every morning.
And it
Does
hasn't
it
stuck
never-
yet, so he's got to keep
Yeah,
trying.
the knowledge never sticks.
Doo, doo, doo.
He's such a dutiful teacher.
And probably by the time that you get up the stairs, you can see Salzier slowly unwrapping himself. Just like this is like he's gotten a full like 8 hours of sleep, but he looks exhausted anyway.
Yeah.
It's like rolling out of the blankets and
Mm-hmm.
looks over at Senris and then sees like the door open and looks over at Yukinzi and sits up. Hey. Senris like looks
Hang and
over.
I made breakfast.
Yeah, we'll be right down. Senris is like has like the full like recorder like in his mouth and he's like about to play Hot Cross Buns again. Looks over, Yukinzi. Takes it out. Okay.
He'll also go get Seal in the library.
Seal, you're being approached.
I'm being approached.
Show
Is
your
Seal like
weapon.
rolled over?
Huh? Yeah.
Did anyone follow Kinsey into the library to wake up Seal?
Probably not.
Okay, Kinsey picks up one of the decorative pillows and he hits Steel with it. No, wait. Wake up. I made
It's like
breakfast
kicking.
with Fang.
Okay. His like face, like he's not like looking up, but he just kind of like aimlessly throws the pillow somewhere, maybe hitting Kinsey. Who knows?
Can we roll? Can we roll for that?
Yeah,
Can we
roll for that. Let's roll a D100.
D100. Okay.
Oh god,
I'm
okay.
I'm gonna do it with my special D100 dice. 'Cause I never
Okay.
use them.
Oh god, I need to. What numbers are hit Kinsey? Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. The big one first. Ooh, it's 90 something. 93.
Kinsey, a pillow flies right at you.
What is the like attack value here?
Such a good
For
question.
a D100?
I don't know what the.
I mean, you've aimed for me correctly.
Well,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, okay.
20 times 0.93 is
Okay.
18.6.
What? Okay, hold on.
roll
The
a d20 plus
probability.
your strength modifier seal.
Alright.
Because yeah, the possibility was if it was gonna
Okay.
go towards them or not.
Oh, they moved. Okay, wait. What
Just want to
do you
see how hard it hits.
D20 plus your strength and proficiency, I guess.
Okay.
Feels proficient in throwing pillows at Kinsey.
Yeah. Ooh, I rolled a 16 on the dice, and then I have a +7.
I imagine a 23 hits.
What? Does it hit hard even? No.
3 points of damage.
Oh my god.
No.
Is it like wait, like how big is the pillow?
It's probably just
Is
like it's like a regular old decorative pillow.
It's
Like a
like
little
a throw
square.
pillow. It's not one of those like blocky pillows that you put at like the back of your bed.
No.
Okay.
It's probably like slightly hard though, because whatever, you hear it thud against Kinsey. Kinsey's gonna throw it
I imagine this is
as hard
easier.
as you can.
This could just be what a regular
yeah.
attack roll.
Okay. How
This is
do
a
I do that?
laying down.
Wait, is it a ranged attack? Do I get disadvantage?
You get disadvantage because
Oh my god!
Pillow warfare.
plus strength or dexterity, whatever's higher, plus your proficiency.
So plus
Plus
proficiency
your
bonus is 3, my dex is 3, so that would be +6. D20
plus
+6.
6 and disadvantage.
Alright, let's see it.
Oh,
Whoa.
come on.
This is, well, 16
Well, a
hits.
16 does hit. I only
Yeah, I
hit
know, but
15.
not the nat 20.
I would have made it do
That
damage.
20 would be really fun.
You guys throw a pillow at each other. You throw it at you. Kind of a hard shot, but you laid it right like in the center of Steel's back.
Can we just keep going on like that
Yes.
for a bit?
Yeah, you guys can keep throwing at each other. I'm not gonna have you roll anymore, but you
Yeah.
keep throwing the pillow back and forth. Probably all of them hit each other.
We've done this a lot.
They're well practiced.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Kinsey probably
eventually-
stops it after like a couple minutes.
Yeah. We go down to breakfast.
Kids, you are so long for so long, the food's going to get cold. What are you doing?
Sale's just, slow to wake up sometimes. Sits at the
He
table.
was hitting me with a pillow over and
Not
over
true.
again.
Kinsey!
It was really mean of him, actually.
Suzzer gives like a dramatic gasp.
And you were hitting me with it too.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you what? Excuse you?
No.
What? What do we believe? In the Salzier, Fang, and Sendra's trio start to mutter between themselves before looking back. It's a draw.
We don't believe either of you. No pillow was involved.
No pillow. It's
Literally.
a boy.
No pillow.
What are they covering up?
I've got my eyes on you. It looks simple to you guys.
Mhm.
Probably around this point as well. Farley and Elise have
Mhm.
most likely woken as well, heading towards the table. You immediately Farley goes to you and ruffles your hair a little bit, Kinsey. Oh, we have to do that soon, don't we?
Ah, yes.
Give you a hug. Did you make dinner?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. John! The
Josh.
Josh. Oh.
Well, Kinsey nods.
Mhm.
Yes, I made breakfast. Fang helped me.
Well, good job. she'll rub your back and sit down. At least we'll sit down next to her, of course. I have so many characters to play. It's just we're in a room of 17 people. But before breakfast, West, what are you up to?
I West is not doing anything fancy. He probably just like woke up and waited for Xerxes to wake up. He doesn't really have anything to do.
That's all good. Xerxes, at some point you do leave your room, right?
No.
Yeah, she does leave her room at some point. So either if West wants to have come out of his room when she's also leaving, or if you think he would have heard her like working on artificer bullshit. I don't know.
He might knock on the door if he heard her moving around.
She's like quiet for a few seconds. West, is that you?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, thank God. He goes over and opens the door. She opens it a little bit and then opens it fully.
Wes kind of looks at her confused.
What do you want?
Good morning. What the fuck?
Good morning. One sec.
Oh, God. That Yankee split.
That Yankee split. What? Oh.
Chicken.
I'm
Oh.
gonna pause for a minute.
Somebody dropped something, so
Oh,
I didn't know there was anybody home, so I was kind of freaked out.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, what was said? Wes said good morning.
Oh yeah, Wes said good morning. Usually like good morning.
He just kind of stands there awkwardly.
Do you need anything?
No.
You're just here to say good morning then.
What did you say?
You're just here to say good morning then.
Yes.
Alright. Well,
Do you want me to bring you up breakfast?
I mean, you don't have to do that. I'm busy working, so I don't know. If you're going to go have breakfast, then sure, it would be appreciated. But
Is there anything specific you want?
just not a fish or salad.
Okay. West smiles and heads to the down to the tavern. I think it's down. Yeah, it's like a fancy place.
Yeah.
I think it's up.
You can get breakfast from the tavern.
West gets himself a salad, of course. And just gets Xerxes like bacon and eggs.
Okay.
I don't know. He looks around the tables at what everybody is eating, and sees mostly that.
Actually, not a good reference because you're probably looking around. You're seeing like full apple pies.
He understands that people don't usually eat apple pies for breakfast.
Equal's a fun place.
He's seen with Xerxes usually, like ordered.
Yeah. He looks around and he sees like the craziest things on people's tables and is like, I'm just gonna go for what I've seen Xerxes eat.
Alright. Awesome. Yeah, and you can get that food and just bring it up. Xerxes is another knock on your door.
I have the food.
She goes and opens the door again, and her eyes go to the salad first, and then she sees the other plate, and like, thank you, Vest.
Don't worry, this salad is for me.
Yes, I assume so.
He hands her the plate.
Mm-hmm.
And um, 1 second. And that's it. Okay, and that's it.
He hands her the Chernobyl button. Someone told me to give
No,
this.
no, you're not supposed to know about that yet.
Yeah, I guess she like sets the plate aside somewhere. And turns facing again. I'm nearly done working on whatever it is I need to work on. And I'll be leaving soon. Going to the library. I'm not somewhere in the city. Let's see where the city takes me. Probably the library. I don't know. You're free to join if you so wish. Or what do you
Do
have
you
plans?
plan to?
Or what do you have plans?
No.
I thought as much. Anyway, if you want to join me, you are free to do so.
Okay.
Yes. Did Wes stay standing there in the doorway?
Yes. He starts eating his salad in the doorway.
You can come in and sit down.
Oh, he does. He sits on the floor next to the bed.
Shut the door behind you.
He does.
As Xerxes eats her breakfast, kind of like half eating, half working on the last of whatever she was working on. And then I assume when they're done, they go to the library, yeah? As she finished?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like Wes would probably finish before her. And just watch her work for a bit, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, you guys finish your meals and assumably give the plates back downstairs and head off
No.
to the library.
no.
Kidding.
Take the place to
Or am
Kenzie's
I?
house.
A gift for Kinsey's mom.
Good for Kenzie.
I got this nice china for you.
And
Look at these plates.
as you guys head off to the library, we'll do breakfast real quick with the Hazel Veils. And then we'll do library things.
Breakfast with the Hazel Veils.
Hazelville
Sounds
breakfast.
Hazelvale breakfast.
Hello, Hazel Veils.
Hello.
And
Everybody
Celia
in this house is a Hazel Veil.
Anything specific you guys talk about while you're sitting down all at the table together? If not, it can just be a chill breakfast where everyone's.
Seal says to Farley, can I see your bugs? You have bugs, right?
Oh, yes, I actually have a room for them. After we, I can take you over.
What kinds?
On the dock. They're on the dock.
Yeah, I know. Bro, you need to give me 5 seconds.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, one second. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think specifically because what time of the year do caterpillars turn into butterflies?
A good question.
It depends.
It would not be now.
Right. Oh, they've already butterflied. That's so sad. Okay.
Isn't it like by species?
That's probably true. Most butterflies there.
Because, I mean, cocoons last for varying amounts of time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are caterpillars
I wanted to make sure about the
seasonal?
caterpillars, just in case I said them and then it was wrong.
I think you can decide whatever you want because we live.
Spring is caterpillar
It's a fantasy
season.
world.
Hey, I think there's caterpillars.
The climate and ecology of Kremlis, I would imagine, is completely different than whatever is happening on Earth.
Mhm.
It seems like they're kind of chilling all year except winter.
She probably would have butterflies right now because a lot of caterpillars turn into butterflies in the months of April and May. Awesome. That's so cool. Well, actually, my caterpillars just got out of the cocoons, and we have a small, little cage of butterflies right now. I'm just keeping them for a little while before I let them go. And then I have a praying mantis. There's a tarantula. I don't know if you're scared of spiders.
No.
And also a couple beetles and some preserved ones as well. But
Is it my internet is a problem or is like Discord
I
going
don't
in
have
and
any
out?
issues.
Okay.
what did you not hear anything?
No, I heard most of it. Can you say like the last sentence again?
Just from like
She's got
sorry,
beetles.
someone's highlighting things in front of my face. Which is really thankful because I did miss that. I've a couple. It's hanging from the walls. Just like pinned down, just some preserved. And of course, I have a fairly big ant farm.
Oh. Mhm.
Yeah. Do you want to the ants?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that then. After I can show you around.
He nods.
Kinsey looks very happy. Like feels getting along with my mom.
I like knowing that Sage was highlighting things on the dock before your eyes, because about 10 seconds before I said something to Farley, Sage DM'd me. I'm so hyped for Seal to ask about bugs.
I didn't know. Commenting, I knew it was your plan. I'm the engineer of everything.
I was opening my mouth to say the things that were right in front of me. It seems like you're on the dock.
You sounded uncertain. I'm sorry.
I trust Sage in this situation. I want to hear it from them.
That mantis's name is Gray Silver.
Oh my god, a praying mantis? He's got a coat? We told Elise about the cult, right?
Didn't you know
Yes.
mantises
Say that
were
he was like
religious?
weird. What
I
part,
believe we
Chris?
mentioned the cult.
I said I didn't know that mantises were religious.
Well, praying mantis.
I can't. I'm so stuck at
I know I was making a joke.
the cult. I didn't know this mantis had a cult. All right. Anyone else? Everyone would like to talk to during breakfast? Okay.
Kinsey's probably just chatting with Celsior
Yeah, for sure.
in particular. But
Sounds like talks back.
what?
What? No. You do learn that Salzir probably has to leave after breakfast to head to the tower.
Yeah, Kinsey offers to walk with him, to go with him.
Yeah, that would be great. We'll have to keep you under wraps, though.
I can disguise myself if it's a issue, but I mean, won't they also want to talk to you?
I'm kind of on the down low. No,
He
it's gonna be
tilts
Shadow.
his head and he looks at Salzier.
What?
I'm just, you kind of dress rather flashy. I mean, it's, it looks nice and all. I'm just saying.
It kind of looks at it as up. All this like million of pieces of jewelry.
Mhm.
Can see where you'd get that. Yes, you can walk with me. All right. And the meal is finished.
Whoa. I think Kinsey should go not in disguise just for shits and giggles.
You're so good. As you guys like all finish your meal, you
Mhm.
see Sendra's kind of like scarf stuff down and pause. It's like go like genuinely quiet for a moment.
Mhm.
Look at his wrist where there's a watch you've never seen before. I need to work. I have to go. And Sendra's will hop out of the chair and immediately start making his way out. Thank you so much for the breakfast. I need to go to 7-Eleven right now.
The watch was like drawn on with Sharpie.
That's so funny. But yeah. Centers is gone. Fang will also probably get up politely
Mhm.
and give a little like little bow to
Mhm.
Genzi and then Farley and Elise. I'm gonna head out. I have to go to the temple. Thank you very much for the meal.
Mhm. Kinsey waves goodbye to both of them.
He'll head out as well. And then there were less.
Of them, 4?
Yes.
5 including Flex.
No, because Salzier's there. Salzier, Farley, Elise, Kinsey, Seal.
5. Okay, so 6 including.
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I forgot Kinsey.
It's all good.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Definitely not a pivotal part of this campaign.
No.
Once everyone seems to be like done with their meals, Farley will go up, and Elise will as well to pick up the plates and
Mhm.
head to the kitchen. Once again, Farley will give Kinsey a nod. Thank you for the meal.
Oh.
Farley and Elise will wash plates together.
Mhm.
Yeah. Salzier will also like get up and start to get ready to leave.
Yeah.
So we're off.
As we're off, yes.
Salzier will give a nod to Seal as well, a little bow.
Uh-huh.
Seal waves.
Kinsey also waves by to Seal.
And Salzier will head out with you in tow, Kinsey.
Whoa. And Kinsey's not gonna disguise. Like,
All right.
literally heading to the tower. So I don't think he wants his disguise to be like seen walking into the tower, because then it's like, I need to come up with a new one now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's do the bugs with Seal first, real quick.
Yes.
And then we'll do the library, and then we'll do the tower. And then Seal will go off and find something to do. Seal, Farley will approach you first, probably leaving the kitchen first, to walk towards you. So you wanted to see the bugs?
Yeah.
Go on. And she'll take you to what seems to be her and Elise's room. Also on the ground floor. And as you walk in, there are certainly more signs of Farley living in here than there are of Elise. uh, maybe because Farley is the only one who actually needs it to sleep in. Her her desk sits in here in a perpetual state of tidiness. Perhaps only one or two papers set out on it. On a shelf slightly above her desk, you see an active enclosed ant farm. uh, their entire underground network visible through the glass on each individual side. Uh, on the dresser next to her desk, you see sit three glass terrariums, very much as she described: a praying mantis, a tarantula, and one containing several beetles. Most of the beetles actually seem to be hiding right now, but you can look at. uh, Hanging on the wall, there are several frames of preserved pin bugs uh, of just all different sorts. You do see a couple butterflies, a lot of winged insects kind of lining the main walls. It's very fun. The bed is made pristinely. Uh, you see that the two share a walk-in closet. Uh, I imagine it's not open right now, so nothing particular to notice there. Uh, and there's another door that assumably leads to a in-room bathroom. But yeah, she leads you in. She'll show you to each individual terrariums and the little ant farm. Not
Has
little. It's
you
not all little ant.
ever seen an ant farm before?
No world actually.
This is crazy. Like this is life-changing information.
uh, she'll bring it closer to like the front of your vision, and uh, we'll start like pointing out a few like the main ants. They're so fun. They're always moving. They're always moving
They're
somewhere.
always he's looking so intently.
um, Josh doesn't know very much about ant farms, but very much Farley
Me
would be giving
neither.
you a lot of fun facts about ants as they're walking through, and which ones are which, and maybe she has a few that she's named because they're quite special.
The queen's definitely named something.
Yeah, for sure.
Can ants swim? I mix it up a lot.
Can ants swim? No, right?
Some
No.
species of
Fire
ants
ants
can create
in
rafts.
particular. Yeah, out of themselves.
She realized that. Can create rafts. Depends on the species of ants, particularly. Most of these probably can't, but you know, it's why there's no water in there.
What would happen if it rained?
Well, normally when it rains, they just find their way back into the little holes. Facts about ants. I'm sure ants have a way of knowing that it rains. That's where the rain is coming.
I don't get. I've tried to watch it before because I would think that the water would fill up the hole, but ants still come out of it afterward. So like clearly they're fine. But I don't know if there could be too much water.
I mean, okay, they do they sometimes make like storm drains and stuff
There
for
you
the
go.
water to go down. So.
Parker, talk as Farley for a moment.
Oh, but okay. So, how do I collect my thoughts on this? They build like fortresses and tunnel systems to keep the water out. So they have like certain tunnels that go farther down that can be filled up with water, and it redirects the water away from the actual places that the ants are living. But if the flooding is severe enough, it will wash out the ant nest.
Will the ants be okay?
I mean, depends. Depends if they're stuck under there or not.
I think you get
Because sometimes
stuck.
flooding can collapse the entire tunnel.
Can't they dig out?
They could, if there was a separate
The
Uh,
dirt's wet. It's
dry
all stuck
area.
together.
Because the dirt gets much more dense and heavy, so it's much harder for them to dig through it.
Mm.
I have to study bugs for the next time.
Okay, I'm back in.
Curious.
I'm gonna
I used to
pull
read
in some
ant books all the time.
celebrity. Yeah, I'm gonna pull in celebrity guests every time I need bug facts. Yeah, she'll relay all that. um, yeah. A lot of the all of the insects in here seem actually fairly active right now. It's very cool. It's very cool to see them all walk around.
Mhm.
Any other bug questions? I can pull in Seraph next time.
um, she's got what are the bugs there again? There's an ant farm and there's
Uh,
beetles and there's butterflies.
there would be. I imagine the butterflies are outside.
Okay.
Um, and you went to the garden, didn't you? Before
Um,
I forgetful.
I don't remember if that actually happened.
Yes, it did.
That did, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. When you were in the garden, you probably would have saw like one of those little cages of butterflies, um, made out of like that particular fabric that they can't get through.
Wow.
It's a very, very nice grouping of butterflies that she's waiting to release at some point. There's also a tarantula in here and a praying
Whoa.
mantis.
Yeah. I feel like I don't see many like very interesting spiders very often. And I never know what they're called. But um, one time, uh, me and Kinsey were talking, and I pointed out that there was like a daddy long legs on the tree, um, and he was talking about like, well, uh, why are they all called like daddy long legs instead of like mommy long legs? Um, mhm.
um, I mean, I don't really know the whole idea on the name, but yeah, there's not a lot of Kyofin's kind of rare for interesting uh, spiders. Um, not a lot of poisonous breeds around here, uh, and not a lot like this guy. She pointed to Tarantula. Um, it's actually fairly rare to see anything like this in this area. Most of them are in Corleone Fay, or you could find them in Rialde as well. They're a bit more common there. I imagine you've spent most of your time in Tokane and Gracemore, maybe?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's kind of get all your regular brown and black spiders and whatnot. Uh, but in EQ you might find some more interesting ones. Different colors. I probably wouldn't approach any of the ones of different colors, but maybe if you're careful.
I've never seen like um like a huge spider like this other than like a drawing.
Yeah, they're very rare. uh, this one particularly I uh, received from a friend uh, when I was a bit more in depth with my studies. Uh, Probably not going to find many around here. uh, but if you're interested, I have a few books on this of different locations. You could find bigger ones. Uh, they're kind of rare and often, but I think they're really, really interesting.
Mhm. It's just looking around at everything.
Yeah. And she'll go to like the ones she's like pinned up on the in frames and probably list off like what they are and like what they're called.
Whoa.
She probably has a couple of butterflies, maybe a moth or two, and just various different bugs. Very well framed, very tidy, very nice, very quaint. Yeah. The praying mantis looks a lot like Gray Silver Spine. Um, yeah. Is there anything else particularly you want to look at in this room?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think she really knows how to leave.
Finally, just looking at all the bugs with you. uh,
Eventually, it's just like, okay, bye.
oh, goodbye. Your eyes are already gone. She like looks over and you've already like made your way out. She'll smile and close the door behind her as she leaves.
I guess I'm gonna get some of my stuff and just like, I don't know, hang out in the park
Okay.
for a bit.
Do you want to go to a park?
Uh,
You don't have to.
what are my options? What are my
To
other
be
options? Are there like normal trees also?
Yeah, there's normal trees. He said go to a park, and I was like, do you want to go to a park?
Well, I don't know. It's a
You could.
city.
Yeah,
How
you
many
could.
forests do they have?
Probably only a couple. It's pretty building centric. Uh, Very much like all the glowing lights and fluorescent
Mhm. I
madness.
go to a less building centric area.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, you make your way to a less building centric area. You can climb up in a tree if you'd like.
Yeah, I would like.
All right. Well, let's move over to our library group, Weston Xerxes. As you guys are going to the Kremlin's archives.
Library knowledge.
Knowledge.
We haven't been to a library in so long, guys.
The library gang.
I miss the
No,
library.
when was the last time we were like all at a library for, or like not all at a library, but like what? you
Was
know?
it? Was it?
I
Was
think.
it Calder? Was it Calder Library?
It was.
Mhm.
What's being said? Oh,
um,
that's the mantis.
you guys head to this fairly massive 4-floor building. You see most of it has like windows and whatnot, but the top floor specifically does not have any openings of any sort. It's just made out of the stone all the way around. But you can head through the front doors, which as you're like walking forward, the doors open for you. Did my music mess up?
Whoa.
There we go.
Xerxes
I-
like hesitates when it doesn't. Okay. Never get used to it.
Yeah.
Wes is also like, whoa.
I like the idea of like Wes like stepping forward, the doors open, and stepping back, and the doors start to close, and you step forward.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys can walk in. Immediately, there's like a little front desk, but it seems very much this place is book focused. You can see the stairs that go up floors, and the hallways of these books are it's kind of endless. um, very
Oh boy.
very wild. Um, but as you guys enter, you see like a half elf woman. Give a nod as you walk in. You see, actually, like as you're like entering, like multiple bookkeepers across the area. Um, and the elven woman will speak up. Um, uh, you both seem new here. I don't recognize either of your faces. First three floors are totally open. If you would like to rent out a book, very easy to get a card. The fourth floor is restricted though to hire um, archivists. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much.
Of course. Well, give a nod. Keep a smile. Ooh. All right. What are you guys looking for?
Away the restricted section. Kidding.
Whoa.
I wish I was playing a mischievous character right now.
What's in that restricted section?
It's like adult novels.
Sounds go tell me what's in there.
It's Animora fan fiction. That's why it's restricted.
It's the entire Dark and Dawn collection. Oh.
Wes has never seen this many books in one place.
Completely forgot what I was gonna say. I was too busy typing gay sex. Yeah, I guess Xerxes is just walking around for a little bit. Like at first trying to see if there's like anything interesting. I imagine there is. It's this fucking
Yeah.
library. But I think specifically she's looking for Feywild type things, the stuff she's been looking for in the past. I guess any information on like Archfey and whatnot. Anything like specific to whatever is going on with her and Baxter from when they went to the Feywild.
Yeah. First of all, very easy. Everything's like very nicely labeled. You can very quickly find a section on the second floor just labeled Feywild. Which sadly doesn't narrow it down as much as you'd like. A lot of books in this section. Very popular place for a lot of like planar people to visit or investigate or research. Very, very up there. It's like probably Feywild would come first over Nine Hells and the Elemental Planes and all that stuff. Very, very fun. Roll me a investigation check.
Come on, Xerxes. Oh, Xerxes.
Looking specifically for like stuff that might have happened to Baxter and Xerxes. Not a lot. It's you kind of get the same things over and over. Like Archfey can just do that if they want. It's tough. Memories are a very popular thing for people to steal as an Archfey. Not a lot of stories written out to exactly the effect of what you believe you're dealing with. But just a lot of basic information. A lot of stuff that you've read before recently and probably knew before going into the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
Very detailed books, though. But hard to really pick out exactly what you're looking for.
Oh, wow.
Wes, what are you looking for?
Nothing.
Nothing? All right.
This is following Xerxes around. He doesn't have anything to be looking for, I don't think. No, he's busy thinking about something.
Oh, Lucy's look for bullshit on Winged Glory then.
Sure. Roll me an investigation
I love
check.
the tone shift between Sarah being like, look for Feywild stuff, and
Oh no.
oh, oh, girl,
Oh,
Hmm.
hey, it's not a nat one. It's just a 12.
it's
It's
a
just
12.
it's an ability.
For a cult.
I have some bad news.
What?
Can't really find a lot. You in fact can't even find like stuff about like the elder gods, like what Kinsey found. It's kind of rough.
Loser.
Loser.
You're bad at books. You're bad at books.
You probably like you go through like the religion section and try to like search through, but you definitely miss like the one important book you're looking for. It's bad. I'm sorry, but you can't really pick a lot of what you're looking for.
It's upstairs. Ugh. Maybe someone's checked out every relevant book.
You're muffled.
Maybe someone's checked out every relevant book. Maybe she just needs to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So true.
Right, okay.
And then every day after that,
and every
also,
day after that forever.
and checking for the Feywild stuff again, also.
Trying to think, what else would she be looking for? I guess. Yeah, sure, I might as well look for this. Again. It would be funny if this is what I roll well for. But can I, like, try and see if she can find stuff that was, like, published by, like, the academy she went to again?
Sure. Yeah.
Roll a
Roll a natural
dexterity
20.
saving throw. Oh my god!
What? Girl, gotta come back tomorrow, I guess.
Forgot the name.
Fuck?
Yes,
Seriously,
can't remember.
looking up the wrong academy.
Can't find it in her book, in her notebooks. What was it called?
I think I'm gonna say that Xerxes can't remember the name in this moment of her academy. It leaves her every time she thinks of it. Like she's like walking to like the academic journals section. As she's walking, Xerxes, you can't remember what your school's called. And you get to the journals and you're looking like at the hallways of them, and you're reading the names of the schools, and you have no idea if you went to any of these. I'm sorry.
CC.
Man, Wes just watching Xerxes walk around and not even, like, take any books out.
I don't know. He assumes that Xerxes knows what she's doing.
Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do at the library. Ugh. I think he just goes and sits down somewhere.
Okay. All right.
Book of counting to 700. I've actually got the whole series.
It goes all the way to 1,000,000. So
It goes by 700.
yeah, it goes.
Is this the book from 701
Where's the imaginary numbers version?
1300?
The imaginary numbers version.
Yeah,
You
where's
have
the
to find it.
complex ones?
You guys just aren't looking in the right place, I guess.
Nobody here heard me say that, like, count that wrong. That didn't happen.
No, you're okay. No, you're okay.
Huh?
Nope.
Nothing happened.
I did not do math wrong. what
Slorm,
happened.
Poppy, Pime, Dengrins.
This is real. Wes picks up this book and starts reading it.
Who wrote
Can
this?
Can I try and find a book on fucking Hollow Wall?
You roll an investigation check. This is I want to clarify. Every time you like investigate, it's like it is taking portions out of the day.
I mean, what
I know
else
this
is
is
she
kind of like
gonna
your
do?
yeah. No, I know. I'm just letting you know.
I know she's
Eventually,
already
Wes goes
here.
and sits down in one of the sitting areas with his 701 to 1400 book.
Oh.
Because she did so well with the other stuff earlier today. Like, he's kind of ate through her to-do list.
Mhm. Yeah, roll an
Roll for
investigation check.
Hollowell.
Yeah.
Trying to probably not a book specifically dedicated to Hollow Wall because a lot of the researchers especially that go in don't really come out. Not a lot of those like it hasn't gotten its documentary yet.
I wonder
It's-
why.
Chernobyl?
um what specifically are you like curious about Hollow Wall? Well, any questions in particular? It
What's
was
going on
it-
in there? Hmm?
uh
Is there a traveler's guide to Hollow Wall? How to not die at Hollow Wall?
there's not. You kind of
What about
specifics.
like
Uh,
historical books of like Hollow Wall's creation?
I
You
get,
know,
like, is there, like, any, yeah, like a historical thing talking about, like, I
the
guess,
cities
like,
of Zeli or something.
like, anything that was, like, actually happening at the town, I assume better than what Xerxes, like, just remembers on the top of her head about it all.
yeah.
Or, like, the family.
The family was very well. It was very known that the Erzenhales were very well loved. It was just like a very nice coastal town. Very different to a lot of Zeli, but kind of makes sense due to the current climate of which it was set in, where like the war was just kind of ending. The town people were really just trying to chill. They were a very lonely town, very separated from the rest of Zeli, very separated from the rest of Gracemore, to the rest of the continent. And so they found a lot of their peace just being chill. The noble family, the Erzenhales, were very kind of to themselves as well. They only communicated with the other nobles of the other towns when they really needed to. They tried to self-sustain with their own like farming network, and their own trade system. Um, and it was well known that the Erzenhales were very religious. Um, to what god? Doesn't say. And it doesn't seem like they were super public about it either. But they are this very religious group of people that ran this town. Everyone loved them. Everyone thought these guys were great. And then eventually, about 100 years ago, uh, the first attack happened, where just somebody was killed in their sleep, which just really, didn't really click with a lot of people. They didn't understand how it happened. So there was a lot of skeptics around the town. And then more people started to die by different creatures, and eventually the town was entirely cleared out. Uh, Specifically, just for like general vibes, it seems a lot of the creatures in here are like wraiths, a lot of like ghostly beings. These like bluish glowing figures that like float around the town, mainly during night. Um, at least that's what has been seen from an outside point of view. Um, I mean, that's kind of the main vibe of the town. You know that a lot of the emperor has sent like guard troops, especially when it first happened, to investigate the town, and nothing really came to be. Uh, yeah, it's been a kind of an enigma, and it's never been like a primary focus of anything because it hasn't spread. It's been very isolated to its one spot. The Animora have never really taken a lot of time to deal with it. They kind of saw it from an outside perspective and noticed that it wasn't going anywhere, so they were like, "This is fine for now. We have bigger things to deal with right now." um, uh, and the Emperor stopped sending guards after the guards stopped coming back. So it's kind of where it sits right now.
And how long
Um,
ago did like this situation like really start to occur?
100 years ago was yeah, 100 years ago is about when it was fully like it was finalized. Like people started leaving or dying. Like it was your choice. Really like right on like the end side of the war. Um, yeah.
Guess she takes notes on all that. Oh, can't imagine there's anything else for her to do at the library. So.
Mhm. All right.
Do you see what I DM'd you?
I did. You can,
So that's what he's reading right now.
you can find that very easy.
Nice.
Is Wes sitting close to her?
Yeah, probably.
What is he reading?
West West is reading a book on modern fashion.
On les vues en fashion.
Joe.
Wow.
How actually modern it is, I don't know.
I was gonna
It's
say,
that's what
how
it's called.
old,
It's called like
how old does this modern fashion book look?
pretty damn old.
Yeah, I imagine like 50 years old.
At least, yeah. Wes looks very thoughtful while he's reading this. I'm assuming there's like some pictures in it.
Definitely a lot of pictures. It's very picture based. Showing you off what they look like, and then specifically descriptions of like the it doesn't really catch Western in the moment, but it's like arrows of which it was worn.
He doesn't know what this means. He's like, all right, okay, okay, yeah.
This is
As you like
different
flip through,
clothes
it's
you
like
can wear.
yeah, it starts to give like different like progressive like moments of like how like influential like certain parts were and like certain clothing pieces are, and oh, there is the peak of Tivy inspired fashion. Lots of pinks in here.
True. It probably has a bunch of stuff about Tivy in it. West is on like the one of the Tivy pages when Circe walks by.
What are you reading?
Hmm? Oh,
What are you reading?
fashion book.
Why?
Hmm.
Just interested in the topic?
A little.
You better not start dressing like people in Crumless do. I might lose my mind. And all of each.
Wes just laughs a little bit.
Please be normal.
Oh.
He will have no choice.
He's been kidnapped by a cult. Xerxes just sits down wherever West is sitting and like takes her notes, and whenever it seems like he's done, she gets up to leave too, I guess.
Wes puts the book back before they leave. He doesn't need it. He was just perusing.
Okay. I'm trying to like picture how much time has passed because Cersei's really just looked for things, didn't find it. Looked for things, didn't find it.
Wes got through quite a bit of that book, and he's a very slow reader. So
We'll probably say 2 to 3 hours have passed.
Mhm.
You know, because you were like looking probably pretty in depth for like things, probably
Yeah.
flipping through a lot of different books. We'll settle on 3. I'm gonna settle on 3 hours for fun.
For fun. For
Funsies.
profit, even.
Really?
Yeah.
who's profiting?
On the internet,
Victor.
no less.
I don't know how, but Victor is profiting from this.
I don't
true.
think so.
I don't think so either.
Oh my god, it's Victor in the window. Look.
There's like
Where? And it's me.
there's like a
Yeah.
smudge where
I'm
someone
standing
hit
in the
the
window.
window and slid it down, and there's like a wet spot where like 2 perfect circles of cucumbers were.
That's crazy.
What the fuck is that the bird?
My cat just burst into my room.
Hit
Hi,
the
baby.
window.
He's whining at me.
We're like 3 floors up.
You see a very colorful, a puddle of a very what used to be a very colorful man.
A bird of paradise is struck the
Paradise
Crumless
Black.
archives.
Nah, he's fine.
We need to get that
let's
topic.
move over. Yeah. Let's move over to Kinsey and Sally.
And Sally.
Kinsey, you leave your house and it is peaceful for a moment.
No longer.
But as you're like walking, you walk out of like the main this main building area. And the moment you step forward like into like the a lot of the main crossings, people start to look over, eyes wide, and so many people approach you.
Oh, no.
You're like trying to like speed walk through, and Chelsea probably grabs your hand and will keep trying to pull you forward. But there is a lot of people like coming up to you, like, not reporters yet, just
Mhm.
regular guys who are
And they're
trying
holding.
to-
They were roommates.
a
Yeah,
lot of
he's
people. Like,
trying to speed along.
yeah, they're trying to like fan over you right now.
Mhm.
Oh my god, it's Kinsey.
Sorry, I don't have time to talk. I'm sorry.
Kinsey, can I get an autograph?
Hysteric.
Yeah. this little tiefling boy, probably blue
Oh.
tiefling, he's bright yellow eyes, messy black hair. Can I get an autograph?
Kinsey will like try really quickly to give him an autograph because he's holding the pen anyway.
Yeah. You like hold up like a you sign right away. You like quickly realize you've signed this guy's spell book. Oh my god, I'm gonna be part of the animal.
He speeds off.
Shows like, yeah, you're moving forward. Lots of adults asking for like autographs for their kids. People starting to like ask you questions, like, "Oh my god, Kinsey, where were you? Kinsey, where were you? I need the scoop."
He's ducking around everyone as best he can.
You see faces you recognize as well, just of people around the city. You probably have gotten a lot of this, and it's a lot more than usual, obviously, but
Mhm.
definitely have said hello to some of these people before, at least.
Yeah.
But lots of people approaching you, trying to ask you questions and whatnot as you're moving, kind of groggily, but trying to speed walk through the town. And about halfway through your trip,
Uh-oh.
it gets bad. you start to see people like rolling cameras out. And as you begin to walk down the street, you see like planned photos. Like people have been like waiting here to like already press the button, waiting for the picture to be taken as you walk by. Just all the way like down alleyways. You see people with like, yeah. Oh my god. You're definitely getting like approached by people with like pads in their hands of like paper and then like a pen in the other, like trying to uh kids, you have any notes about what happened while you were gone? Thoughts, thoughts of the disaster in Othello, like things like that. Just
He just looks very overwhelmed.
just lots of random different questions all the way like down the street. Any words about your new boyfriend, Sazia?
What? Not my friend.
Sazia's like fucking you see him get like bigger in the face.
Him. Oh,
Yeah. And you guys are moving. You guys are.
I love the idea of approaching someone who's like you assume they're holding hands with their boyfriend. And you're like, thoughts about your new boyfriend?
Such a normal paparazzi thing to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get questions about like thoughts on like Poseidonia, thoughts about the new apprentice that Poseidonia has. Do you feel betrayed? Try to get like
He
insights.
just starts looking down at his feet.
Mm-hmm. It's a long speed walk into a long run to the tower. As you are able to make it with Sazir, and as you guys go in, none of the reporters walk in. None of them even dare to enter the tower. You are safe. There is a no reporter policy in here, and it is subject to terrible things to these reporters.
They'll unleash Shrosk's Animal Farm on you. Or LeVay, you know, which is worse, but she's not always available.
She's not available right now, sadly. Because you guys get to the tower, Sazir's like breathing heavily. They were a little more rampant than usual.
Yeah.
Kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder. You good? What'd you say?
He said I'm fine.
Okay.
He seems a little rattled though.
Yeah.
Obviously. I think some of the questions he wasn't prepared for.
Yeah. Sazir will grab Kinsey's hand again. I have to go to Sky's office, but do you know where you're heading?
No. I actually kind of want to talk to Sky real quick. If that's fine. Won't be long.
Yeah, for sure. I'll bring you up. You guys go up the stairs.
Holding hands.
Holding hands. You guys head to the second to top floor. Where kind of like a ring of all the offices of different members. There's that floor and the floor under. But Sky's is on the second to top. You guys start to walk through. You know, Sky on the same floor as Fiorella, Shrosk, Radio. But Sazir will bring you to Sky's office and knock on the door. As he knocks on the door just opens to the knocking. And Sazir will walk in with you. To Sky, who is sleeping in his chair. Lead back, legs up in the air. As he like breathes out, you see like the wings extend a little, and then he breathes back in. The wings come back in.
What time is it right now?
Probably like 11 a.m., 12 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely just like a nap.
Yeah.
You see this guy kind of. Oh, hello. He kind of sits up in the chair, or just right, puts his fingers together, and leans his head down on his hands. So, and he looks at you guys like holding hands. Hello, Kinsey.
Hello. Sorry, I just wanted to ask you like a favor real quick. Like the next time you're in Milite, it's not really urgent, but my father lives there, and he kind of just got a job. I don't know that he has a lot of like money.
You're kind of shrumbling.
I know. I'm seeing the ring. I'm trying to speak louder. Where did it start fucking up?
I don't. You're so quiet.
Oh no.
Like, you're
Oh
just
no. Hold
far
on.
away.
1 second.
Okay. Sheesh.
Have I made it better or worse?
You sound exactly the same.
Okay, awesome. What if I switch to my phone for a second?
Let's give it a shot.
Hi. Oh my god, the bot's loud. Hold on.
Hello.
Hi. Can everyone talk?
Hmm?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I could hear everyone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hi.
Okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna start over.
Yeah.
Hello, Sky. I just wanted to ask a favor. Like the next time you're in Milite, my father lives there, and I mean, he just got himself a job, but I don't know that he has a lot of money, and he kind of seemed to be like resorting to strange things to make ends meet. So, kind of an odd favor, but if you could, spot him a bit, I would appreciate it.
We all do strange things sometimes for money, yes?
Kinsey has just implied something about his father.
If you really want me to bring money, though, I can. No trouble.
Thank you.
He's like looking at you and says you're holding hands. So, who proposed?
Kinsey blinks. Proposed what?
Cedric takes his hand away.
Kinsey looks confused.
It immediately comes with the ring that he's wearing that is from Kinsey. Uh-huh. Your father's that Calder fellow, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah, newspaper. Alright.
He works at the Military Archive. He shouldn't be hard to find. He kind of sticks out.
I mean, just from the picture, he emanated kind of an aura, don't you think?
Kinsey nods.
Yeah, I'll get him money. That's it all?
Mhm.
Alright. You see him like motion his head. And with like motioning his head, like his wing like twitches like backwards a little, and you see Seldir move like forward.
Kinsey will leave.
Close the door behind you.
Mhm.
You close the door. Where's Kinsey to next? As
Uh,
We're talking.
okay. So what? How are all the floors laid out anyway?
Yeah. Top floor, council meeting room.
Yeah.
Second to top floor and the third to top floor are like offices
Mhm.
of the different Animora members. The fourth floor is like really, really massive, and it's
Mhm.
the training area.
Right.
I'm going backwards, and it's gonna mess me up later. The
Mhm.
fifth floor to the top is the medical room.
Mhm.
I think I mixed it up. Actually, fifth floor to the top, that's Shrosk's laboratory.
Oh God. Okay.
Also a
Sixth
medical room of sorts.
of sorts. I should write this down somewhere. I'll do that in a bit. Sixth floor to the top, medical room. Seventh room to the top would be. Oh, 1 second, let me pull it up. I think the seventh floor. Yeah, the seventh floor would be the general workplaces, like the workbenches and whatnot.
Mhm.
The offices don't really supply enough for everybody,
Mhm.
so it's just like a general for like the artificers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then the floor under that is the medical room, and the floor under that is the main just entrance, make meetings. I can't remember what that room's called. The secretary. She's in there.
Mm. Well. Okay. I guess Kinsey, he'll probably go in order rather than like jumping up and down the stairs, because that seems like it would get tiring. He'll like stop by the like training area and just like poke his head in.
So I wanna write this down so I don't forget.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna see if my headphones are back to normal because I don't like talking out loud. It makes me feel weird.
Okay.
Hello? Do I sound okay?
Hello. You're a little. I think it's
You're
something.
it's
weird with the-
like
I can hear you, but it's.
you're just quiet.
I'll just switch to my phone. I returned to my phone. We're
Hello.
fine. I have to be careful when my phone's on speaker because if I rest it on my stomach, which is where like the comfortable place to put it is,
Then you'll
I'll turgle.
turgle. My favorite part of the
How fucking dare you,
D&D
Turgle?
session is when Sage turgled on him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's my camera. You should look at my cat.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a Shweepy. A
sure,
Shweepy Eeper.
sure is.
Do you think she's ready to go into the training room and spar with someone, you guys?
Yeah. She can do it.
If I forgot one, it's fine.
I'll wait.
All right. The training room. Let's see who would be in the training room right now. It's funny because I set this up.
Are all the Animal members in the tower right now?
No, I don't think so. Ravnos is still out, isn't he?
Yep, Ravnos is still out.
Zilxum is never here.
Zilxum is never here.
Australia and Vinaj are
They are still.
the Feywild.
Yeah. Yep, still in the Feywild.
So we got 8 bitches?
1, 2, 3. Yes, I think so. He would not be here right now. He is not here right now. You guys are. You would be here right now. You would be here right now. And you would as well. Okay.
Something evil's about to happen to me.
Let me grab the Kinsey token.
Grab him.
Let me steal that Kinsey token.
Ah! No.
Nar.
Nar.
Copy. Scroll. You're gonna notice that this is a plain white room, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
Kinsey, you poke your head into the training room, which is a pure white room. kind of like blocky, similar to the actual grid patterns of Roll20, which makes it very fun.
Mm-hmm.
The training room's interesting. You haven't really
Mhm.
gotten to the full extent of it. You've never really had the chance to before. But you would know. Let me make sure. Yep. You would know that the training room is like this for many, many reasons. It's very magical. It's a very powerful, magical room, of which, just from one of the people who have access to the admin privileges of the room, they are able to apparate different things around it using like advanced forms of conjuration and transmutation magics,
Mhm.
which means that you could make this room a forest, or you could make it a volcano, or you could do whatever you really were interested in doing. Um, Currently, it's a pure white room. It seems a lot of people are in here doing things at the moment, so it would be a little strange to uh, influence specific sections.
Mhm.
Uh, but as you enter, you see actually quite a few people in the training room right now. You see Neon Sign and Shrosk, who are kind of just chatting right now. Shrosk
Mhm.
talking at Neon Sign, who is kind of like slumped down a bit,
Mhm.
looking like she messed something up a bit ago.
Aw.
You look to your side where you see Radia shouting at Andrea. Um, it's not great. It's you know Andrea to have a lot of trouble with the more practical uses of magic. Um, you see Fiorella and Annalise both kind of having a conversation. Also, kind of both like open spell books, like discussing things with each other. Uh,
Mhm.
Squirrel and Rhythma are also chatting, but they seem to be doing things a bit more like exciting. They, you see, every now and then Squirrel like they light up with fire and start to like jump, and you see every time they jump a little higher than they should be able to. Uh,
Mhm.
it's like they're trying to start something. They're trying to test something,
Mhm.
and no one's supervising them, which is great. Uh, you see Evira and Penumbra literally kicking the shit out of each other. Currently, Penumbra is using two short swords,
Mhm.
as Evira to use their two massive fucking war picks, um,
Awesome.
and they are fighting each other, literally just face to face right now. um, and then, of course, you see Poseidonia, who is talking to a. Did you learn this person's name?
I think so.
Yeah, it's set up, so I'm gonna say that you guys did. This is Alvelu,
Mhm.
uh, who is currently holding this very interesting weapon. Uh, Nothing you've really seen before. It's like, uh, it's a wheel. It's a wheel with a blade all around the edge.
Mhm.
Uh, the handle being on the inside of the weapon. As you see, she's kind of trying to like spin it around and use it in a certain way to also cast spells while moving it.
Mm.
Um, and Poseidonia's very, very like hardly like saying much as she watches Alvin
Mhm.
uh, do these things. But yeah, plug your head in. Everyone seems a little busy. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, could do whatever you'd like it here.
Mhm. Yeah. Seems like Kinsey just like kind of he looks around for like a while because he's kind of just taking it in. Um, I don't know that he's gonna do anything right now.
You know what? As you walk in and you like peek your head in, uh, you're like looking around at everybody. You're like giving it some time. Radia stopped shouting at Andrea.
Mhm.
Over to the open door. Mr. Hazelville, get over here.
Kinsey will walk over. I can't believe radio just misgendered. If Sky were here, anyway.
Kinsey, you, I know, to be very wonderful with the new concepts of fire magic, yes?
Kinsey nods. Looks very meek.
Out of morbid curiosity, what is the highest ability of fire magic that you possess right now? It looks over at Andrea.
What sort does Kinsey know Radio to prefer any sort of honorific, like sir or anything?
Not really.
Okay.
No preference.
I went to cast Fireball recently.
Oh. Oh. Is that so? You see Andrea completely like, sinking down into himself. Well, Mr. Hazelville, if you could please show our wonderful friend here, Andrea, how to cast a fireball, I would greatly appreciate it. Slowly. And Reddy will take a step back.
I assume Kinsey's just meant to cast it kind of in the middle of the room.
Sure.
Alright. Yeah, he'll kind of like walk through the steps slowly. He is trying to be helpful. And he's gonna cast Fireball, like aimed in the center of the. I'm pretty sure. What's the radius? It's 20-foot radius. He can definitely, yeah, he can do it without getting anyone in the radius
We'll be fine.
easily.
Is it
What are you
a
doing?
rectangle? What is this?
It's like this is the general radius. This is what it would do.
Oh, okay. Go it first.
Okay. Well, Kinsey will cast Fireball.
Yeah. What does your fireball look like?
I don't think I wrote anything down. He does like a similar thing he does with a lot of his spells, where he like presses his palms together and then pulls them apart, and it kind of like forms between them. And then he throws it.
You throw it overhead, underhand.
Kind of like a side toss, like
Yeah.
like
I
throwing a frisbee almost.
I was demonstrating them like for myself, and I started doing the side one. I knew you were gonna say it. Yeah. You toss the fireball out, and explodes out into this massive 20-foot radius explosion. You see people start to look over from all that they're doing. Wonderful. Actually, incredible. Now, Andrea, if you could please bring some peace to your family name and throw out a goddamn fireball.
Girl.
Kinsey looks like he feels bad.
You see him start to do the hand signs.
Kinsey's trying to like help walk him through. He's like modeling them.
Would someone like to roll me a d20?
I would love to.
Oh! All right.
Oh my god, Kinsey's help.
Kinsey, you watch as Andrea does the steps very well. You've always seen Andrea do the steps. Andrea's able to do these hand signs. And he puts his hands together, and he pierces them apart, and you watch this ball of fire start to grow in his hands. He gets really excited. And he like twists his hands together, and he tosses it overhead. And you watch a fireball explode up in the center of the room.
Oh my god.
You're like jumping joy. And Radia actually looks very impressed.
Kinsey gives him 2 thumbs up.
Mr. Hazelville, you have been a wonderful help.
I'm glad to hear it.
Andrea, another. And he sticks out again. What's Kinsey up to now?
He's kind of gonna try and slink away. If he
Okay.
can.
Yeah, you start to slink away. Are you like slinking out of the room?
Yeah, towards the exit.
As you're slinking towards the exit, you just threw a fireball. It's unavoidable.
It was a little flashy.
You see, 2 people walk up to you. Very familiar faces of Rhythma and Squirrel. Rhythma walking in first, with Squirrel like trailing behind. Oh, well, someone's gotten better, huh? Squirrel immediately looks down at their feet. Fireball genius now, huh?
I guess. I haven't had many chances to use it, to be honest.
Crazy thing you just said. I hate to say things. You've improved a lot now than when you were here. Is that crazy? Is that crazy to say?
Kinsey glances at Poseidon.
Poseidon is not even looking at you.
Yeah.
He's not even looking your direction.
Mhm.
I mean, I think we know who was holding you back. Squirrel's like sinking. I mean, we shouldn't say that like while people are like in the room. It's fine.
Kinsey looks terrified to agree. He's like, she'll sense it.
Come on, we all know it's true. He'll pat your shoulder. I just wanted to say hi. We gotta do our thing, our really cool thing that we're doing. Did you see it? Did you see the thing we're doing? Did you?
Yeah, you were jumping. He looks at Squirrel.
Yep, that's what I was doing. No, you wouldn't get it. And Frida starts walking away. I'm so sorry. They're,
It's fine. It's nice to see you again.
You as well. I gotta go back to jumping. I promise it's cooler than you think.
I'm sure that there's a method to it. I'm sure.
It's method to madness. It's incoming. Something really cool is gonna happen.
Be sure to show me when you figure it out.
Are you gonna be at the festival, the autumnal, the magic festival?
I don't really know yet. Maybe.
You should go. Me and Rhythma and Annalise. I mean, we're looking for another member, so, but you should definitely go.
I'll think about it.
I'm noticing that you are not enjoying this conversation as much. I'm gonna go back to Rhythma.
Sorry, it's
You're fine. You're cool. No, I'm not like I have a good day. And you see them like very quickly, like very frantically move away. Also, probably a little overwhelmed.
Kinsey's gonna attempt to leave again.
Yeah. As you're attempting to head out to leave.
Get me out of this fucking room. No, it's fine. I'm having fun. Kinsey isn't.
Yeah. You see the doors open in front of you. Like you're about to like put your hand on the door and it opens up. And you see a familiar face. You didn't see a lot of this guy, but you see walking through the doors is Relay, Shalia's apprentice,
Right.
who walks in. You see their purple hair faded in the back as it like comes over the back of their head. These like very almost like space-like glowing blue eyes, and the scar that like rings up from their neck all the way like up their jaw to the side of their cheek.
Mm-hmm.
They have a bit of a smile on their face. You see they're wearing plate mail armor that kind of like blends in with their clothing. They're like white, this like white almost like hoodie that pulls back. And they open up the door and they look at you and they blink. Kinsey.
Hello. Sorry, I was just on my way out.
No, it's good. I wasn't expecting to see you. Wishing you the best. I'll give you a nod.
So he shoots him an awkward smile.
Yeah. Bye. I'll walk forward. And as you're actually exiting this time, you see him going up to Alvelu and Poseidonia. Kind of like, oh, sorry, I'm late. Yeah.
Can Kinsey watch for a minute?
Yeah. What are you watching for?
Just like watching their conversation.
Yeah.
Can.
Can't really hear what they're saying across the room, but seems like a very pleasant conversation. Poseidonia doesn't seem to be talking very much as she's looking at the both of them. But you see Relay start to pull out his blade and move it around, and you see that they're about to probably him and Alvelu are probably about to spar. You notice that these people, Relay didn't really get along with anybody like super well. He was always trying to be nice. But it seems like Alvelu and him seem to have a bit of a connection. They seem to be kind of click.
All right, Kinsey's gonna head out after just like probably that.
All right. Let me give everyone access to Relay.
Yay!
Woo.
Woo.
I love this guy.
Hello.
All right. And could you are able to exit.
Able to exit.
Where are you heading?
What's below here again?
Below there would be Shrusk Laboratory.
I'm gonna skip that floor.
Okay. There are the workbenches in like the artificer area.
He'll pop his head in there.
Yeah. I don't have a map for that, but that's fine. You will see a familiar face though. Only one person in this entire massive room of like workbenches and materials. You see Vale. The black hair set up like in a middle part. The black hair set up in a bit of a middle part. You see a silver halo kind of inches off like sideways off their head. And these like silver eyes that are very surprised. You see them like look over at you as you enter. Their eyes go wide and they do a little awkward wave. They're wearing very basic clothing, but these large metallic almost angelic wings off their back, totally like implanted into their body.
Whoa.
Yeah. And they will give you a nod. They'll wave.
Kinsey waves back.
Yeah. And he'll just keep working on things. Yeah.
And Kinsey like watches for a minute, kind of gets the sense that he's busy and steps out.
Okay.
Probably like signs, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, he'll sign to have a good day. Here's Vale.
Hi, Vale. I love Vale.
Vale's so cool. Yeah, it seemed like we were working on some sort of like arm piece.
Mhm.
Kind of hard to piece together what it might have been, but it seemed to connect all the way forward across their shoulder.
Mhm.
Seemed pretty cool.
Sick. What's
Uh,
below this floor again?
Medical.
Medical. All right, time to talk to LeVay.
Let me drink some water.
Oh boy.
Have a sip. Hold on, let's have a Kinsey break, everyone.
I'm so excited. Oh, Kinsey break. Hi.
Hey, Kinsey. Hey, Kissy Cat.
Hi, Kissy Cat.
She gets like so sopping wet when she gives herself a bath. Like she is kind of unpleasant to touch.
Soppy cat in name and title.
Mhm. Literally Kissy Cat.
Anyway.
Yeah. You can make your way to the medical room. You see lots of different open beds for people to lay down in.
Mhm.
It's kind of like the mix between like a school nurse and like an actual like there are actual doctors here, but it's like
Uh-huh.
being in school and going to the nurse. It feels that
Kinsey's
way.
had stomach aches before and gotten here, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. The mumsies had to pick him up.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, you walk in, you see one of the main nurses kind of greet you in. Here to see LeVay.
Yes.
Section 3. They kind of point over.
Kinsey will go to section 3.
You make your way to a room. Immediately as you start to get to the door, you hear like kind of quiet like whispering of conversations to the door.
Kinsey will knock first.
And you also see outside the door, just like kind of leaning up against the wall, is Chiara.
Mm.
Who just gives you a glare as you walk up.
Kinsey like nods hello. I think kind of whatever.
Whatever. She'll look away.
He'll knock
You
on the door.
Yeah. You kind of pause, and then opening up the door is Droma. Very, very. Hair seems messier than usual. He seems very like these like bigger bags under his eyes. Very tired.
Mhm. Oh.
Kinsey, pleasure.
Hi.
Hi. I'll look over at LeVay. Later tonight.
What'd you say?
He looks at LeVay and says, "Just later tonight," and
Mm.
she'll sigh, kind of. And he'll step out. She's good to talk. In fact, a lot of energy. See you soon.
Kinsey will wave to Droma. He's
He'll, as he's walking by, I'll pat you on the shoulder. And you see Chiara follow behind. You feel her eyes on like the back of your head.
uh-huh.
Very funny. One of the first apprentices that are similar age to Kinsey, except for Penumbra.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see them walk out of the medical room, and the door is kind of creaked open.
Mhm. Kinsey will walk in.
Who is it?
It's Kinsey. Good morning.
And as you walk in, you see LeVay,
Uh-huh.
kind of like laying back in the medical bed. Actually, probably sitting up at this point, even though she maybe shouldn't be.
They
You
can't stop
see,
her.
yeah. The blankets are down. You see a lot of bandages, kind of all surrounding this like major wound on her torso.
Mhm.
You see across her arms are these burn marks, actually kind of similar to the ones that you got from the Naga.
Sick. So we're twinsies right now because she can also definitely see Kinsey.
Yeah. She seems to be as pale as ever. As you walk in, she's like, uh-huh. You get attacked by a lady with white hair too?
No, it was a Naga, actually.
You got hurt by a naga. Kind of like lifts her arms up, point and laugh, or you see like a wince of pain. Oh, you're so lame.
Kinsey, I think, like, is just he smiles a little bit. He's like, "Well, I'm glad to see you're doing all right."
Yeah, no, I'm doing fine. They say I have to wait here for a while, but it's fucking stupid, right? Oh man. I mean, I could move all on my own, if I'm being honest.
Kinsey nods.
Why the fuck are you in here?
I just wanted to see you. I
Yeah?
heard you. I heard you were at the party my mum was at, so I was just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there. You know, to be honest, great fucking party. Had a lot of fun sitting out on the rooftops the entire time and then getting my organs stashed. I mean, wonderful party. God, I wish the Emperor got fucking killed.
Kinsey, his eyes go wide. But he collects himself. He's like, it's LeVay. I would say I was glad to hear you enjoyed yourself, but I think you're being sarcastic. I can't tell.
No, it was fun. What do you want?
Am I not allowed to just want to see a person?
You don't like me. Which is good, because I fucking hate you. I'm kidding, Brad. She fucking pats your shoulder.
What did she say?
I'm
kidding.
I'm kidding, Brad.
Oh,
She'll pat your shoulder a little too hard. You feel like
a little too hard.
kind of moves your entire body to the right.
he reseats himself. I assume he's in like a chair next to her or something.
Yeah. So, just saying hi, or want to hear about the party, maybe?
I do.
Oh. Yeah, you made a really good point of making sure that I knew that.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, the party was great. What the fuck do you want to know? Anything?
Let me think for a second.
Hey, Gray Silver
Yeah, no, I was
literally.
I heard from Elise that Gray Silverspine was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of hoping you would take it from there.
You know, Gray Silverspine didn't do anything. Just so you know. I don't know if that's what you're implying.
That's what I was asking, not implying.
He didn't. I don't fucking know. I was outside most of the time. Defending from outside threats, but I guess fucking outside threats. Kind of like stumbles off. No, I didn't really see Gray Silverspine at all. I saw him like once, maybe entering.
Mm-hmm.
his father and the new baby. Kind of looking at you now.
Mm-hmm. Shit, I was gonna say something, then I lost it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Elise invited him to my birthday party apparently, which is cool.
Why did the fucking cultist your birthday? That's crazy. Have fun. Don't drink the wine. Yeah. You got it that time.
Repeat that?
She said, "Don't drink the wine," and then pause was like, "You're out of that time." um, have fun. You want me to? What do you want? You want me to be there? Hang out?
I should probably leave you to rest.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll just go insane here for a while. It's fine.
Do you want me to stay? Because as far as I knew, you found me annoying.
You are.
Oh. I did have a question though. I heard you were talking to my friend Fallon about something, or doing something with him. And he's kind of gone missing. So I was just wondering if you knew anything about that.
He's shit at keeping secrets, huh? Yeah,
Not
no,
really. It's just
Oh. Oh, so okay, so everyone's bad at keeping secrets. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of a person to my word, Can't really say all that, it's kind of against code, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're really curious, yeah, no, that loser kind of came to me asking for like help in training, wanted to get stronger, some bullshit. And I've been looking for an apprentice. I can't really get one, so I thought, well, fucking why not, right? And so I trained him to go off and do his fucking family shit.
What?
And so my thought process was, if he came back, then, I mean, I can show him off and I'd be like, oh, I can have apprentices now. And if he didn't come back, then that's not my problem anymore.
Sorry, what family shit? What?
He's... Oh, what a distinction. Trauma's gonna be so pissed. And she'll laugh to herself.
Uh-huh.
You don't know. Do you remember when you came out of the abyss with Sky and Ravnos?
Kinsey nods.
Do you know where you were?
I have an idea of where that was. Does Kinsey?
I probably
Remember the drink, the wine?
Kinsey probably would have never.
Mm-hmm.
Did you saw the writing on the wine bottle?
Yeah, the wine bottle. He saw that writing, and he recognized it as like similar to Elvish script, but nothing
Yeah.
else.
You don't know what this place is called. You've never heard of the full name of this place, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah, makes sense. No. I saw like a wine bottle with something similar to Elvish on it, but that's about it.
So there's this really cool island. Struggle to call it a continent. Kind of small. It's called the Alantha Oirna. Very cool place. Kind of run by the Drow monarchy, Duragar, Shadar Kai. You know, lots of stuff that people know from like Underdark. But yeah, that's where he went. Said he had some shit he needed to settle.
Can you type that out?
Yeah. Kinsey has a look on his face of like a disappointed parent almost, like he's getting into the stupidest shit ever.
Uh-huh. So is that all you need me for? Or...
Why can't you take apprentices?
They think I'll kill him. I mean, it's fucking stupid, right? Because fucking Aunt Vera can take apprentices, but no, I'm too brutal. I mean, you see what that fucking... he literally kicks the shit out of children.
Shoss can take apprentices.
Trust looks like kind of like a founder around here, so yeah, no, can't take.
Is it really like written into like it's like that's an actual rule or just?
They put it to a vote every time I ask.
Ah.
10-2.
Kinsey's like thinking for a moment, like who's voting for her? I think it would be funny if Drum isn't one of them.
Joe was just like, I don't know if this would be good for you.
Mhm.
I feel like this would rile you up.
Yeah, it's actually.
Then he gets punched in the face.
It's definitely 9-2.
Mhm.
That's what I meant to say.
Oh yeah, I imagine they're not having a May vote in this.
So
Oh, sorry, nothing else. I was just curious.
is that your fucking dad?
Kinsey goes pale.
I mean, I really didn't think there'd be a bigger loser than you out there, but you see that guy? He was sipping a shot glass.
Kinsey does laugh a little bit. I assure you, no one was more surprised than me.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I was surprised. I mean, normally it's like the two good people make a shitty child, but bad genes, I guess.
You know, he ran away when I figured out that he was my dad.
That's a fucking loser. You want me to shake him some more?
No, you're gonna break him.
Is that the only reason? I'll be careful.
I would prefer if you didn't.
Prefer. You know, Kinsey, I'm liking you more by the second. I don't know what happened out there, but it's good.
Glad to know that a trip to the abyss has made me more likable somehow.
I mean, not everyone has the same tastes, but you know, I'm the only one that matters, so.
He laughs at that.
So, gonna leave the rambling woman alone, or
Do you want me to?
no? It just seems like you're having a good time now, and I'm not really a fan. No, I'm fucking with you. She'll lay back. She'll lay back down.
But do you want me to cower in fear?
Yeah, try it. Try it right now. Oh, powerful Leve, you know how it is. You know, like when you first came here and I tripped you down the 6 flights of stairs.
I think Kinsey's laughing too much. He like almost tries it and then he starts giggling.
You're like fucking investigating that cult shit, right?
Looking into it a bit.
Do you think the party and shit was related, or?
I can't really be sure. I mean, Gray was there, and I know he doesn't always like take an active role in things necessarily. He might have just been there to like supervise. I don't know, but I don't know like where. I've only ever seen them in Tokane, the cult specifically. I didn't see anything in Gracemore.
And you haven't really been anywhere else.
No, actually, I did see stuff in the abyss.
Oh. Yeah, Droma hasn't said that yet, so good to know.
Oh, have we told Droma? Because we left
Yeah,
out the crystals being
Kinsey
there.
handed him the journal, the translated
Okay.
journal.
But not the other stuff.
Not the other stuff.
Maybe the rest of the fucking Animora knows I've been in bed for a while.
I haven't really any idea what they've been talking about. Celsia hasn't, been able to tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. Droma seems to think it's related. Lots of shit happening all at once.
I certainly wouldn't say it's out of character for them.
Alright. I'm not good at this fucking investigation shit. It's not good at fucking killing people either. Frick the bed. You see, like, she really whacks the side of the one of the what's it called? One of the handles on the side of the bed. And just like totally tears it off.
Oh. Okay.
When I see that fucking lady again, I am going to rip her fucking robotic head off.
Huh? Wait, what did she look like?
In the fucking... 1 second. She digs in her pocket. She pulls out a rock. Fucking lady. She throws it to the ground. And it cracks. And you see this. 1 second.
What's this about?
Oh, I need to change the name of this file.
Uh-oh. I can't begin to name how many times I've almost sent files with names.
I guess the names don't matter too much. It'll probably be fine, right?
What are we gonna do?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. No need to change the name. Oh no, I messed up. Here's a picture I got commissioned.
Whoa,
Oh boy.
Here you go.
crazy.
Wow.
You see this woman just pop up, very similar way of standing,
Mhm.
entirely same outfit. As you can see, it's this woman with like this white kind of like bob cut hair, very strange design of an outfit, just black and white, with these like different markings across her chest. And interestingly enough, see one of her eyes is this like glowing red, and one is just plain silver, no glow to it. And her hands are almost like a doll's, put
Mm.
together in such a way. Yeah, I don't fucking know. She was like I mean, she looks human enough, but your fucking hands and shit. And then when you cut her, it was so fucking weird. She started like bleeding this like blue liquid down. I don't fucking know. I'm not good enough at that shit. Told to wait till Vinaj gets back, but fucking knows. It's fine though. Get the fuck out of here! And she like waves her hand. You see the vision, the image disappear.
Kinsey like started towards the door a little bit. He was talking to
Weird.
um
You're such a fucking scaredy cat. I want you to know, I'm gonna start shouting at you more, just so you stop.
wha- okay. Kinsey jumps.
So, just gonna sit here.
Sorry, I'm just curious. Like, what do you even want an apprentice for? Like, what do you plan on teaching?
I don't know. I just fucking.
I want to beat the shit out of a child.
I hate being fucking excluded from all that shit, you know? I mean, I'm not nearly as brutal as some people. You saw fucking Radia. Jesus.
Yeah, Radia. I poked my head into the training room, and Radia yelled at me to come over and show Andrea how to do a fireball.
Okay, to be fair, Andre needs to learn how to do a fucking fireball.
And he did one. He did a great one.
Really?
Yeah. I was really
That
happy for him.
loser's got some potential. Yeah. That kid's probably smarter than you are. Just bad at all the physical stuff.
Nice compliment. Kinsey like tilts his head, but he shrugs.
Nah, I just wanna, I don't know. Everyone else gets to teach people things, but I am kind of stuck in this corner of watching everyone else do shit. Even Drama got a fucking apprentice. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Uh-huh.
More my apprentice anyway, but who do you think trained her? Well, Drama was out fixing up all your mistakes. It's fine.
Well, I was just curious. I'll leave you be now.
All right.
It's up.
Bye.
Goodbye.
She like waves you out.
He walks out.
Awesome. Those that are behind you. What a fucking loser.
Seraph wanted to pause the recording.
Yes.
Also, side note, I like how, Josh, you were like, oh, I should probably change the name of this file. And then there's 3 words as the name of the file. One of them is the word commission, and the other one is the name of the artist.
Well, those could have stayed. That's fine. I just. Oh my god.